Listen up, gentlemen over 60. You've likely heard it all before. Eat your veggies. They're essential for keeping you fit and healthy. But here's the harsh reality. Some of those vegetables could be stealthily sabotaging your testosterone levels, and you might not even know it. This means less energy, diminished muscle mass, and a serious dip in your vitality. I'm Dr. Anthony Greene, an endocrinologist with over 2 decades of experience in men's health, particularly the unique hormonal challenges that come with aging. The truth is, your diet plays a more significant role in your testosterone levels than any supplement ever could. What you choose to put on your plate matters, perhaps more than you realize. So, let's dive into the 3 vegetables you absolutely need to avoid if you want to keep your testosterone levels thriving. I need you to pause and pay attention if you're a male over 60. You've probably been told your whole life to eat more vegetables, right? They're good for you, they say. They'll keep you healthy and strong. But here's the hard truth. Some of those very vegetables might be silently chipping away at your testosterone levels faster than you realize. And that means less energy, less muscle mass, and a fire in the bedroom that's fading. I'm Dr. Anthony Greene, an endocrinologist with over 25 years specializing in men's health, especially the challenges that come with aging. I've spent my career watching how hormones shift and change in men as they grow older.
The information in this video is for educational purposes only, compiled from open sources, and does not substitute medical advice. Please consult your doctor for any health-related concerns.
And what I've found is this: what you eat has a far greater impact on your testosterone than most supplements or medications you might be tempted to try. Food isn't just fuel. It's a powerful regulator of your body's hormone balance. Now, don't get me wrong. Vegetables are vital for your health. They provide fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that fight inflammation and disease. But, and this is a big but, not all vegetables are created equal when it comes to protecting your manhood after 60. Some common vegetables, celebrated for their health benefits, harbor compounds that interfere with testosterone production. Some act like estrogen mimics, throwing your hormone balance out of whack. Others promote subtle inflammation that can silently erode your vitality. It's a tough pill to swallow because these vegetables are often recommended by doctors and nutritionists alike. But here's the catch. What's good for general health isn't always good for your testosterone. And if you're a man over 60, and I mean really want to maintain your energy, muscle tone, and libido, you need to know which vegetables to avoid. Let me be clear. This isn't about demonizing all veggies. Far from it. My goal is to help you protect your testosterone by identifying 3 specific vegetables that may be doing more harm than good in your diet. Once you know which ones to steer clear of, I'll also guide you toward alternatives that support your hormones and keep you feeling like the man you deserve to be. You see, testosterone doesn't just keep your sexual function sharp, it's also a key player in muscle maintenance, bone density, mood, and even cardiovascular health. When testosterone drops, you can expect to feel sluggish, weaker, more irritable, and less motivated. Unfortunately, many men chalk this up to just getting old and resign themselves to the decline. But the truth is, diet and lifestyle choices have a stronger influence on testosterone levels than you might expect. And some of those choices are hidden in plain sight. Your plate. Let me give you a glimpse into what I mean. In my practice, I've worked with hundreds of men over 60 who thought they were doing everything right, exercising, sleeping well, taking vitamins, yet their testosterone levels kept plummeting. When we dug deeper, one common thread emerged. Certain vegetables were a regular part of their diet, often eaten in large quantities. These vegetables contained compounds that interfered with the delicate hormonal balance older men depend on. It's not just about the vegetables themselves, but the biochemical pathways they influence. Some vegetables contain indoles and isothiocyanates, compounds that can disrupt the enzymes responsible for testosterone synthesis. Others are loaded with phytoestrogens, plant-based chemicals that mimic estrogen in the body and compete with testosterone. Then there are oxalates and other elements that inhibit the absorption of critical minerals like zinc and magnesium, which are essential for testosterone production. All this can lead to a perfect storm where testosterone drops, estrogen rises, and inflammation creeps in. This hormonal imbalance accelerates the decline in muscle mass, energy, and libido. And the frustrating part? You might be eating these vegetables thinking you're helping your health, when in reality, they're working against your vitality. Imagine waking up with the same vigor you had in your 40s. Muscles firm, mind sharp, and yes, that spark in your bedroom alive and well. That's the power of controlling your diet to support testosterone. It's not a pipe dream. It's achievable with the right knowledge. In the next sections, I'm going to introduce men like you, Richard, George, and Harold, who unknowingly ate these problematic vegetables and felt their vitality slip away. Their stories are eye-opening, and they might sound familiar. Then we'll talk about how to turn things around by choosing vegetables that act like bodyguards for your testosterone instead of saboteurs. Right now, I want you to reflect on your own eating habits. Are you eating kale, cabbage, soy, or raw spinach regularly? These vegetables might be the culprits behind your low energy or fading libido. Don't panic yet. Awareness is the first step to change. Once you know what's draining your testosterone, you can take control and make better choices. Remember, men over 60, your body is still capable of remarkable strength and vitality. You deserve to feel energetic, confident, and alive. But it starts with understanding the hidden impact of your vegetables on your hormones. Stay with me as we uncover the truth behind these common vegetables and how they might be undermining your masculinity. It's time to take back control of your health and reclaim the energy and passion you thought were gone for good. Let me tell you about Richard. He's 65, a retired engineer with a sharp mind, but lately he's been feeling anything but sharp. His muscle tone has been slipping away, his energy tank is running low, and his motivation? Almost non-existent. Richard thought he was doing everything right, eating his greens, especially kale, which he'd seen touted everywhere as a superfood. But after months of regular kale consumption, he noticed a steady decline in his strength and stamina. When Richard came to me, I explained something that surprised him. Kale contains compounds called indole 3-carbinol. These compounds, while generally beneficial for detoxification in younger people, can disrupt the testosterone to estrogen ratio in men over 60. They interfere with enzymes responsible for testosterone synthesis and increase estrogen-like effects in the body. For a younger man, this might not be a big deal, but for someone like Richard, whose testosterone is already naturally declining, this imbalance can accelerate the loss of muscle mass and vitality. Richard described it perfectly. I felt like my body was turning against me. I was eating healthy, but my strength vanished. It was frustrating. This is a classic example of how well-meaning dietary choices can backfire in older men. The takeaway: even vegetables with glowing reputations can be problematic when it comes to maintaining testosterone after 60. Now, meet George. He's 70 and has always prided himself on staying active. But over the past year, George started experiencing increased prostate discomfort and a significant drop in libido. Like Richard, George believed he was making healthy food choices. He'd incorporated a lot of soy-based vegetables and sprouts into his diet, thinking they were heart-healthy alternatives. Here's the catch. Soy contains phytoestrogens, plant-based compounds that mimic estrogen in the body. In men over 60, these phytoestrogens can bind to estrogen receptors and suppress natural testosterone production. The result? Increased estrogen-like effects, prostate inflammation, and diminished sexual drive. George's experience is a textbook case of how phytoestrogens, despite their reputation for promoting heart health, can wreak havoc on male hormonal balance when consumed excessively. George told me, "I never thought soy could be a problem. It's supposed to be good for you, right? But my doctor said my testosterone was dropping, and I was feeling inflamed down there." It's a tough lesson, but an important one for men over 60. Not all plant proteins are created equal when it comes to hormone health. Finally, there's Harold, 67 years old, a man who loves his salads, especially raw spinach. He believed that the more greens on his plate, the better. But Harold was unaware that raw spinach contains oxalates, compounds that bind to minerals like zinc and magnesium, preventing their absorption. These minerals are critical for testosterone synthesis and overall hormonal health. Harold's zinc levels were dangerously low, and his testosterone had taken a nosedive. He shared with me, "I thought I was doing everything right. Lots of greens and vitamins. But my energy was tanking, and my doctor noticed my hormone levels were off. It was a shock." This is the hidden danger of oxalate-rich vegetables like raw spinach for men over 60. They can silently cause mineral deficiencies that directly impact testosterone production. What ties these stories together? Each man was trying to eat healthily, yet their vegetable choices were undermining their testosterone and vitality. The compounds in kale, soy, and raw spinach may be beneficial for younger or different populations, but for men over 60, they can disrupt hormonal balance and accelerate the decline in energy, muscle mass, and libido. Understanding the biochemical mechanisms is key. Indole 3-carbinol in kale affects cytochrome P450 enzymes involved in hormone metabolism, skewing the balance towards estrogen. Phytoestrogens in soy bind to estrogen receptors, mimicking female hormones and suppressing testosterone production. Oxalates in spinach inhibit absorption of zinc and magnesium, two minerals that act like bodyguards to your testosterone, keeping its production robust and stable. This is why some men over 60 feel like they're doing everything right, but still experience frustrating declines. The vegetables they rely on are quietly sabotaging their efforts. It's not their fault. These foods have been marketed as healthy and essential. But health is nuanced, especially when it comes to hormones and aging. It's crucial to recognize that not all vegetables are equal for men over 60. Some common choices can have unintended consequences for testosterone and overall male vitality. This is why personalized nutrition, grounded in an understanding of hormone science, is so important. Richard, George, and Harold's stories serve as wake-up calls. They show us that the path to maintaining testosterone isn't just about eating more vegetables, but about eating the right vegetables. The wrong ones can increase inflammation, disrupt hormone synthesis, and deplete essential minerals, all of which accelerate the loss of male vitality. If you're a man over 60 and you've been experiencing unexplained fatigue, loss of muscle tone, or diminished libido, take a close look at your diet. Are kale, soy, or raw spinach staples in your meals? If so, they might be silently contributing to your hormonal decline. These vegetables can trigger inflammation too, which is another silent enemy of testosterone. Chronic low-grade inflammation interferes with the glands that produce testosterone, further lowering your levels. It also contributes to the symptoms many men describe: brain fog, fatigue, irritability, all signs that your hormones are out of balance. I want you to think of these vegetables as double agents. On the surface, they look like allies, packed with nutrients and antioxidants. But underneath, they carry compounds that can tip the scales against your testosterone. This isn't a reason to fear vegetables, it's a call to be selective. The good news? Once you identify which vegetables are problematic, you can adjust your diet to protect your hormones. There are options that support testosterone production, reduce inflammation, and improve mineral absorption. But first, you need to recognize the hidden risks. Richard's muscle loss, George's prostate inflammation, and Harold's mineral deficiency are more common than you might think among men over 60. These issues often go unrecognized because the focus is usually on other health markers, and hormone testing is rarely done unless symptoms are severe. But here's what I want you to remember. Your diet is a powerful tool. It can either fuel your decline or help you reclaim your vitality. The difference lies in understanding which vegetables support your hormonal health and which ones undermine it. In the next part, we'll explore the vegetables that act as natural allies, those that help boost testosterone, reduce inflammation, and improve your energy. Because men over 60 deserve to know the truth about their food choices and how to protect their masculinity through smarter nutrition. For now, take a moment and reflect on your own diet. Which vegetables do you eat regularly? Could kale, soy, or raw spinach be part of your daily meals? If yes, it might be time to rethink your plate. Your testosterone and your vitality depend on it. Now that we've uncovered the 3 vegetables that might be quietly sabotaging your testosterone, let's shift gears and talk about the good guys. The vegetables that can actually help support and boost your testosterone levels as a man over 60. These aren't just random choices. They're backed by science and clinical experience, and they've helped countless men reclaim their energy, muscle tone, and vitality. First up is asparagus. This vegetable is often overlooked, but it's a powerhouse for men's hormonal health. Why? Because asparagus is packed with vitamin E and a wealth of antioxidants. Vitamin E plays a crucial role in protecting your hormone-producing cells from oxidative stress, a kind of cellular damage that accelerates aging and hormonal decline. When those cells are healthy, your body can produce testosterone more efficiently. Beyond the antioxidants, asparagus contains folate and minerals that support nitric oxide production, a molecule that improves blood flow. Good blood flow is essential not just for your heart, but also for delivering nutrients to your muscles and reproductive organs. Think of asparagus as a natural bodyguard for your testosterone factory. It shields it from harm and keeps the machinery running smoothly. Next on the list are red bell peppers. They might be sweet and colorful additions to your meals, but they do much more than add flavor. Red bell peppers are incredibly rich in vitamin C, which is a potent anti-inflammatory agent. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of testosterone. When your body is inflamed, hormone production suffers. Vitamin C also supports adrenal health. Your adrenal glands produce hormones that are precursors to testosterone, so keeping them healthy means better testosterone synthesis overall. Plus, the anti-inflammatory properties of red bell peppers help maintain vascular health, the ability of your blood vessels to dilate and carry oxygen-rich blood efficiently. What's fascinating is that men over 60 who include red bell peppers in their diet often report feeling more energetic and experiencing better endurance. That's the power of reduced inflammation and improved circulation working together to support your vitality. Finally, let's talk about Shiitake mushrooms. These aren't just delicious additions to a stir-fry, they're natural aromatase blockers. Aromatase is an enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. In men over 60, aromatase activity tends to increase, leading to higher estrogen levels and lower testosterone. Shiitake mushrooms help slow down this conversion process, preserving your testosterone levels. By reducing the amount of testosterone turning into estrogen, Shiitake mushrooms help maintain a healthier hormonal balance. This is critical for muscle maintenance, libido, and overall male vitality. Plus, Shiitake mushrooms contain compounds that support immune health and reduce inflammation, giving you a double benefit. Incorporating these three vegetables, asparagus, red bell peppers, and shiitake mushrooms into your diet can create a powerful synergy. They protect your testosterone production from oxidative stress, reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and prevent excessive estrogen conversion. Together, they work like a well-trained team guarding your masculinity as you age. But there's more. Remember how we talked about minerals like zinc and magnesium being vital for testosterone production? Here's a bonus tip. Add foods rich in these minerals to your meals. Pumpkin seeds and almonds are excellent sources. Zinc plays a direct role in testosterone synthesis, while magnesium helps modulate inflammation and supports muscle function. Men over 60 often have deficiencies in these minerals, which can quietly drag down testosterone levels. Incorporating pumpkin seeds and almonds not only boosts your mineral intake, but also adds healthy fats and protein, both essential for hormone health. Imagine your diet as a balanced orchestra. The vegetables that support testosterone are your lead instruments, while minerals like zinc and magnesium are the rhythm section keeping everything in harmony. When each part plays its role well, your body performs at its best. Here's a simple way to start. Swap out those problematic vegetables we discussed earlier with these testosterone-friendly options. Instead of kale, try asparagus steamed lightly with a drizzle of olive oil. Replace soy-based sprouts with stir-fried shiitake mushrooms, maybe tossed with garlic and a pinch of sea salt. And add red bell peppers to your salads or omelets for a splash of color and a boost of vitamin C. I know change isn't always easy, especially when habits are ingrained. But every small adjustment you make today can have a significant impact on your testosterone and overall vitality down the road. One more thing to keep in mind. Variety is key. Don't rely on just one vegetable or food source. Your body thrives on a diverse range of nutrients, so mix these vegetables into your meals throughout the week. This variety ensures you get a broad spectrum of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, and compounds that support your hormones. Also, prepare these vegetables in ways that preserve their nutrients. For example, steaming asparagus lightly keeps its vitamin E intact, and sautéing shiitake mushrooms helps release their aromatase-blocking compounds. Avoid overcooking to maintain their potency. As you adjust your diet, pay attention to how your body responds. Increased energy, improved muscle tone, and better mood are signs that your testosterone-supportive foods are doing their job. And if you're experiencing these positive changes, it's a great motivation to keep going. Remember, men over 60, you don't have to accept the slow fade of your vitality as inevitable. The right foods can help you fight back and reclaim your strength and passion. So here's the challenge. Start incorporating asparagus, red bell peppers, and shiitake mushrooms into your meals this week. Add a handful of pumpkin seeds or almonds as a snack or salad topping. These simple steps can set you on the path toward better hormone health and renewed energy. Your testosterone is not just a number on a lab test. It's the engine that drives your masculinity, your muscle, and your mojo. Feed it well, protect it fiercely, and you'll feel the difference in every part of your life. This is just the beginning. As you continue on this journey, you'll uncover more ways to support your testosterone naturally. But for now, focus on these vegetables and minerals. They are your first line of defense and your greatest allies. The next time you fill your shopping cart, think like a man who's serious about his vitality. Choose foods that nurture your hormones, reduce inflammation, and fuel your body's natural testosterone production. Because at the end of the day, maintaining testosterone after 60 isn't about fad diets or expensive supplements. It's about making smart, informed choices, starting on your plate. I want you to take this knowledge and put it into action. Like, share, and comment to spread awareness among men over 60 who deserve to know the truth about their vegetables and their testosterone. Together, we can build a community of men who refuse to let age dictate their vitality. Stay tuned, because there's more to come. On how to keep your testosterone high and your energy unstoppable. But for now, start with asparagus, red bell peppers, shiitake mushrooms, and don't forget your pumpkin seeds and almonds. Your body and your testosterone will thank you. If you loved the story, like the video and subscribe. Health Guide 2025.